All right, y'all, back with another classic. Got a 1971 Cutlass. This thing is super clean. You can tell this got new paint on it. It's also got a freshened up interior. Beautiful, beautiful car. 350 AC. Let's just go ahead and get into it. As you guys can see, looking at the light, super clear. Normal mooring that you have from car washes, from towels, nothing crazy. We'll go ahead and move around it. Obviously, the stripes are new on it, and they are decal, but new again. Tires are new as well. You know, we do the Cooper Cobras. Moving down, body is in phenomenal shape. As you look at the door panels, gaps look pretty solid. Roof looks solid, no damage, no dents or anything that I need to point out there. As we back down this passenger side, no waves or dents that need to be pointed out. Rear glass looks good. I don't have any cracks. All trim is intact as it should be. And like I said, even though these are a decal, actually, no, this one is painted on. Let me double check this. Yeah, this is a decal, but the hood stripes themselves are actually painted on, so pretty smooth. Rear bumper looks good. Chrome is nice and bright. We have no dents, no rust, and I have no pitting as well, so she looks pretty solid. Looking down the driver's side, again, no waves or dents that I really need to point out. Door gap looks good on this side as well. And all the way to our front fender. Windshield's in good condition. I got a little bit of a star right here. Appears to be original glass. All the chrome trim is intact as well. And then as we come to the front of the car, again, bumper looks beautiful, nice and bright, no dents. And grill not missing any slats or anything. Let me go ahead and try to pop this open. Beautiful 350 car. You guys see it's got a serpentine setup. Very, very nice. AC equipped. It does blow cold as well. All of the serpentine setup was you can see new alternator, new power steering, new AC condenser as well. Compressor, sorry. Power brakes, power steering. So very, very clean for sure. Let me go ahead and trunk looks beautiful. It's been originally these come black. You can tell this one's been splatter painted with the gray. I personally like this. I think it looks beautiful. So OG spare tire, you can't do anything with it, but it's there. Checking out the interior. Again, like I said, the interior has been redone as well. It's still stock, but looks great. Rear seats, no rips, no tears, no discoloration. Carpet is newer as well. Passenger seat, again, no rips, no tears. And our door panel looks beautiful as well. Jam looks solid, nothing to point out. Got a 442 Cutlass T-top coming as well. Here's our driver door panel. Again, no warping, no cracks, looks beautiful. Driver seat, we don't even have any wear patterns here. So again, near flawless interior. No warps in the dash or anything. Give me a moment, we're gonna knock out this test drive. All right, we get started in the test drive in the 71. Let's get her some gas. That is a cold start. Obviously, I gave her a little bit of gas, but let her idle up a little bit. Mileage reads 91,353. Gas tank reads about a quarter. We do put 20 in, so those wipers work, horn works, lights are on. I can see there and in the car in front of us. AC, I know works. She's blowing out the top and the bottom. Let's check the radio. Gonna say no on the radio. Old school, you probably need to replace anyway. I would do a retro sound, but do what you want. That's about it. And everything else is manual. So throw her in reverse. Speedometer is coming up so far. I don't have any other lights on or anything like that. Sounds good, nothing special. Sounds like a 350 should. Not overly loud, still a good muscle sound. Not dialed in to be super peppy, more of a cruiser than anything, just being a little bit honest. I got in it a little bit for it to get up to about 35. Brakes feel good. Wouldn't be surprised if it's disc in the front and drums in the rear. Throttle is a little bit stiff, which, you know, it all depends on you if you like it or not. I don't have a problem with it. Hands off the wheel. She's tracking straight. Wheel is a little bit off, not too much. No belt squeal or anything like that. Windows are not rattling in the door, so we got good window felts, window trim, weather stripping, whatever you want to call it. Once this truck up by, I gas it a little bit, get her up to about 50. I think this red is beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful red. Red and black is obviously iconic for any type of muscle car. She's shifting through the gears with no problem. Motor sounds strong. Suspension is nice and tight. Wouldn't be surprised if there's been some work done, because she's not bouncing all over the place. We'll see once we get it on the rack, of course. Yeah. Oh, turn signals. They did work. Forgot to show that. So we're good. But I'm gonna get her on the rack and we'll check out underneath. All right, y'all, we got 71 up on the rack. Again, rear bumper looks pretty good. I do have a little bit of flaking towards the bottom. Makes sense, because that's obviously where most of the impacts happen. This vehicle has a new gas tank. Exhaust has, I don't know if this is stock and it's just been painted, but either way, frame and trunk pans look solid. You got your surface rust, but that's normal. You know, it's not coated, so. What is this? Factory 10-bolt rear end going down the passenger side. Frame is nice and straight, and again, floors are phenomenal. I know you guys might be looking like, oh, you know, what about this surface rust, this dirt? Again, there is no coating here, so it just looks like what metal looks like after 50 years. But what we care about is no soft spots, no holes, nothing like that. So again, frame and floors look great. Even the body mounts don't look bad, just to be honest. Fresh off the test drive, no leaks from the trans or oil pan. A little bit hot under here still, you can hear it ticking. Disc in the front like I thought, and drums in the rear. Everything looks stock. Center link and all of that. Obviously these lines have been changed from the power steering, but suspension wise everything looks stock. Let me get from under here. Front bumper, no rust, no dents. She looks solid coming down this passenger side. Again, I think they did an excellent job with the paint. Wheels match at all four corners. Really have nothing to point out. I have no bubbling or anything along here. Got your holes here for the chrome trim if you decide to do the wheel molding. That's completely up to you. And coming down the driver's side, again, quarters are solid. Car is beautiful. All right, y'all, if you're interested in this 71, give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on the website and Instagram. As always, appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.